clap sync on 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, cool.
Perfect. All right. No small talk. Let's get right into it.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the Yuck Yuck Productions podcast. I'm your host, Nathan Christensen. With me today is possibly the best Jew, maybe, professional ship poster, Maxwell, Kimbal, the Silver Hammer.
I think in order for it to be professional, you have to have monetary gain. I don't really get anything from this. I just do it because it's funny.
Yeah, that's true. What's Asterios doing? You're an internship poster.
Yeah, I'm an intern for Spite Incorporated.
Yeah.
Official New York company. This is a real thing that happened.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in on
a
this
very
too.
real company.
I want to be the head of customer relations. Because it makes us sound like I'm a customer service guy, but I'm just, trying to get some...
But I think we need customers first, too, actually, then.
Yeah, I don't know what he's selling out of this company.
He's selling Spite t-shirts. That's about it, I think.
That's it.
Also, quality comedy. Check out patreon.com/Asterios for more.
Oh, man. Oh, I can't wait to have Asterios on. That's going to be great. But for now...
Asterios is a great guy. I love Asterios. He's very nice. He's very I met him in Dallas recently for Road Rage Chicago. He was probably one of the nicest people I've met in my entire life. He's so understanding and he just wants to help. He's not malicious at all. I don't think he could be malicious. He's very, very nice. He's a very sweet man.
But let's talk about Road Rage Chicago.
Chicago, yep. That was the first one I went to.
Or, not Road Rage Chicago, Road Rage Dallas. What the...
Oh.
My notes are so off.
That's all right, man.
Okay,
no
yeah,
worries.
because Road Rage Chicago's old news. Dallas, though, holy shit.
It was a damn good show.
That was some kind of fucking show.
The crowd was hot. That's all I can say about it, really.
You mean hot as in it's 110 degrees outside, or...
Both, and it was rowdy. The crowd is very rowdy. I love a good, angry crowd. That was nice to be in front of.
Yeah.
Temperature's unbearable though. I can't do that because I'm from the north. I'm a Minnesotan. I can't do anything above 85 degrees. I just melt.
Man. So I live in Idaho, and during the summer it gets pretty wicked hot. Like today it was 95 degrees.
I used to live in Oregon, and it was like that too. I think they're pretty close.
Yeah, the desert areas, and it gets nice and cool, good.
Is there
summer
deserts
nights.
in Idaho? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was mostly just potatoes.
Kind of. I think actually California's got us beat on, that's the stereotype, California, but I think California produces more potatoes than us.
Oh shit, okay.
But
I didn't know
I think
that.
we outrank almost everyone in dairy.
Really? Even
factory.
Wisconsin?
No shit, you're right.
Yeah, we're
probably second place. So we don't have anything here except for the only bridge in the United
cows.
States you're legally allowed to jump off of.
Really?
That's a fact.
Oh, hell yeah. I love that. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, no. Red Bull came out here last year, and this guy did a triple front flip off a moving van, off our bridge, into a parachute, and fucking flew down into the canyon.
Oh, that's fucking... Oh, yeah, because I always forget that Idaho was pretty mountainous, because it's right in the middle of the Rockies.
Yeah, it's fucking got the mountains on one side, and then anything past that is just barren fucking desert until you get way up in the Panhandle, where you're pretty much either a Ku Klux Klan member or a Canadian.
Really, is that where the Klansmen hang out? They like the north of Idaho.
There's remnants of the Klan. Everyone.
Isn't that how a lot of those West Coast states started though, as sort of white utopias? I'm pretty sure that's how Oregon started.
Well, yeah, it was settled by pioneers and Mormons. So that's
because one thing I've noticed, because I both lived in Minnesota and Oregon, that Oregon's very white. There's a lot of white people.
There's not. I think I've counted a total of 4 African American people. We have a lot of Syrian refugees here for some reason.
Really?
I don't know why.
I didn't think we were taking those anymore.
We have a ton of them. I work with a lot of them. Because it's just easy temp work, and so they can get in there super easy.
Oh, I figured that. That actually makes sense.
So the documentary for Dallas was awesome.
Yeah.
I
Thank
love
you.
that was great. I always appreciate your artistic talents of. God, I don't know what it is, but you make me appreciate modern art.
Oh
more
shit, you're
than
cutting
any
out there for
fucking...
you cut out there for a minute, buddy.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Anyway, so it's hot as balls here, right? And so we were late to recording today, and it ended up being fine because my nephews were over visiting their grandparents, and they're making all kinds of noise, and it would have been impossible to edit out all the loud noises that children make.
Yeah, noise reduction's a bitch. It's confusing. I don't really understand audio editing that well.
I'm no Sean, but it's not. People's voices always come out jarbled after you run noise reduction on Audacity. You almost have to handpick whatever needs edited out. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. It'll be great because it's nighttime. It'll be cooled off. I can open up my windows, kick back. I don't got to worry about noise or anything, right? And so I'm cranking open my window. And I live right next to our city pool. I'm going to dox myself so hard right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
I live right next to the city pool, right? And they're doing a water theatrical production of The Little Mermaid.
What?
Yeah, I shit you not.
I didn't think that was a thing.
Yeah, no, they're fucking doing it. I could hear it. And they're not even playing the good song from The Little Mermaid, Under the Sea. Like bum 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 bum. No, they're just playing this weird, orchestral thing on a tape, and it's just on loop. The last 3 hours.
Is it that, weird, Japanese version of The Little Mermaid that Maddox would always jerk off to?
Yeah, was that a thing?
Yeah, in the old show, he brought in Disney as a problem. He just talked about how they bastardized stories, but no one really gave a shit, because it's kids' movies, they don't need to be dark and grim like he wants them to be, and I don't know, he seems like a goober, so...
But anyways, back to Chicago. So the documentary was great. So, you can't tell me you did not get a boner when Peach pulled your hair on stage.
And in Dallas?
Yeah. Did I say Chicago again?
I don't know. Yeah, you can Chicago, nice.
It's on my notes, I have to fucking change it. I don't know how I fucked that up.
Were you on drugs? Were you on drugs when you did show notes?
Drinking.
Are you one of those unprofessional people who do illegal substances before they do anything creative? I don't do that, but I frown on those who do.
It was funny because I'm re-listening to the Larry Show right now, and I just got to the 100th episode where you called in and you were like, "I'm high as fuck right now, Larry," and then I watched the Road Rage and you're like, "I don't support any kind of illegal drugs." And of course, everything said on the show is for entertainment purposes only.
Yes. Dallas was something else. That show was. Oh man! Specifically, the part where I come on stage.
Oh man!
For my bit,
I felt so bad for you. Bad Cooks was really just fucking laying in.
I didn't expect him to go to take the bait that hard.
It was
I knew coming out there. I knew I was taking swats at the hornet's nest to fuck with him. But I didn't expect him to spurg out that much. I'm really happy with how that turned out.
You should have, you know what? You should have kissed him. You should have just assaulted that man and gave him a good peck on the cheek.
No,
I really wanted you to.
Then I look bad. I don't want to violate his personal space if he tells me specifically not to do something. Nick told me something similar, because I'm working on something that might happen for Atlanta if I can go, but I'm probably not going to be able to do it. But he told me that if you're fucking with someone and they tell you to stop, legally you should stop if you don't want to get in trouble. Yeah. And the thing about Mad Cucks, and this is all I'll probably say about it, but it's not a joke to him. To me, it's a joke. To him, it's not. He's legitimately upset.
Man, I don't get why.
It's sad.
You're such a lovable guy. I don't get it.
Yeah, you know your level when you tell people to kill themselves.
Yeah, it's exactly right. Who's that guy that fucking did the first episode of Need Eats with the stereos? I told that guy to buy it.
It was funny.
Oh man, I told that guy to buy a ticket to Greenland. It was
man, his chemistry with the stereos is actually kind of funny. He played a good straight man too with stereos.
It was something. I described it as a piece of work because I didn't know how I felt about it afterward. It was just 59 minutes of Asterios, like, I couldn't tell if he was really trying too hard or if he was like pretending to try hard. You know?
I think he was baked. I think he was a little he was riding that green dragon a little bit, so I think that helped a little bit.
Yeah, he was drinking the whole time.
Yeah, that's a common theme I've noticed with Asterios, that he's just drinking.
Yep.
Which is fine.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
But back to the Mad Cooks
vodka
thing.
mixed with NOS energy drinks. Right now, I've been doing that all day.
He's very seriously upset. Like, and I don't know why. I went into this thinking that we were both joking around, but he clearly is upset and is taking this stuff to heart. So I just want to back down because I don't want him to like kill himself or anything.
Well, yeah. Well, none of us want Tab to do that. But
well, it seemed like he was about to, honestly, at the end of the Road Rage show when he started crying.
Yeah, that was. So what are your thoughts? Because now that Mad Cooks is a retired character, he doesn't exist anymore, I guess, right? Is there? Mm-hmm. There can't be a beef there anymore. Otherwise, it's a for real thing.
Well, I told this to everyone anyone I talk to at Road Rage, they'll know, then they can confirm this, that I have no actual problem with Mad Cooks or even Trevor Burt as a person. Mm-hmm. Like, I think he's funny. He's done funny stuff in the past. That I just think it's funny to like mess with people and mess with him specifically because he gives a good reaction.
Yeah.
But I was under the impression that he was playing it up as well. But judging by what happened in Dallas and the way he reacted to me, outside of character, in person, like behind the scenes, the way he acted to me like that, it is very clearly that he is not playing character and he's legitimately upset.
Well,
and I think he's making the right choice by stepping down. Because if you can't handle the bants, I think it only leads yourself to like being treated like Maddox was.
Yeah, you can only beat the joke horse to death like so many times. 2 years, I think it was enough.
Yeah, it definitely ran its course.
And
I'm glad he had at least that amount of self-awareness to end it while like it was hot, basically.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun while it lasted, and that's a good way to leave things. I don't know. It was pretty moving. What he said. It was.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I think a big problem with Mad Cooks or Trevor as a person is that he takes himself too seriously, and I think it's evident to the fact that he does when you cry, when you retire a satire character. That seems like you're way up your ass.
Yeah, that was also weird to me because because he tweeted it.
Gay?
He tweeted it that day, and I was just like, oh, well, I guess he's not doing Mad Cooks anymore. Oh well. And then the next day, or the day after, whenever Dick posted the Road Rage show, I watched it and I was like, all right, that's not how I expected that to be announced. That was like...
Yeah, like...
way too much.
Like, someone who was next to me at the show said that, like, he thought he was going to pull out a gun and shoot himself on stage. Like, it was awkward seeing that in person. Like, ooh. And I think the crowd reaction kind of reflects that.
Well, so what's the deal with your Judaism thing? Are you actually Jewish? Are you not Jewish? Do you like carrying around the Israeli flag? Do you like carrying around the Israeli flag just so if anyone disagrees with you, you can call them an anti-Semite?
Well, anyone who does disagree with me is an anti-Semite by default.
Okay. That answers that question.
Mm-hmm. Let me just say that I got friends in the Israeli Air Force, so if you insult me, I may or may not give them your address.
I won't insult you, Kimbal. I love you.
I have the address don't send
and
them
phone
number of anyone in any Dick Show community. I have a database, so
you have a database of dickheads?
Oh yeah, I got a whole binder full of it. But if you insult me, you better watch out because I will send a drone to like blow up your house.
Okay.
Can I say that?
Warning to all dickheads.
Don't fuck with me.
Okay, but wait, did you answer the question? Did you or did you not get a boner when Peach pulled your hair?
I don't know. It wasn't. This is gonna sound dumb because it's like a lot of stuff that happens on stage. It's a show.
Yeah.
And it's disappointing to hear that. Like Oh God, this is awkward. I didn't get a boner. Like
You did.
when you're on stage like that, you don't think about stuff like sexually that way.
I think Dick was right though. I don't think we can have her go to any more road rages, or have her go to like every other one, because she's losing like clothing material. I don't know. Unless she's just gonna be like the opening act.
She's gonna show up in like the fucking slave Leia bikini.
Oh, gee, Kimbal. don't give her ideas.
That gives Asterios the big boner. It makes his pee-pee hard.
Yeah.
He loves Star Wars.
Oh yeah, that would be an episode of Science Friction to remember. It would just be him and like Ralph
Him salivating, looking at pictures of women in slave Leia bikinis. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Asterios, you can have that idea for free. By the way, you can have that.
you can have that.
I won't bill you for that one.
So, what has been your favorite Dick Show meetup?
I'm sorry, you cut out. What favorite what?
A Dick Show meetup.
Uh-oh.
You know, like...
Ooh, Dick Show meetup?
Whether it was before Road Rage or...
Well, I've only been to 2, Dallas and Chicago. And I was before Dallas, I wouldn't say that Chicago was my favorite, but by far, Dallas was
now you're
Dallas was
Kimbal.
fucking amazing. Dallas by far the best one.
I heard you guys got... Or I didn't hear. Dick said you guys got thrown out of 2 bars that night?
I only 1 bar. I only got thrown out of 1 bar. That was the first one, Anvil Bar, which was weird because when I went in, I showed them like my legitimate, like my actual ID, and they just let me in.
And they said, that's fine, just don't drink?
No, they didn't say anything. I just showed it to the guy and he just let me in.
Oh, so he just didn't fucking look.
Yeah, I guess not. But yeah, I don't know how they found out. The manager was a huge asshole to me. Like, he came outside and was like watching me like a goddamn hawk. Very, very sad. I don't know. I don't understand drinking laws like that. I think it's kind of dumb that if you're 18, you should probably... if you're legally an adult, you should be allowed to drink or make your own choice about what you put into your body. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Alright. So, we're Dick Show meetups in the bar.
Oh, it's back in Dallas?
Yeah.
God, where were we? Fuck. I'll just start it from the top, I guess. I was kicked out of the first bar we went to on Friday before Road Rage, for being under 21, which is fine. I don't understand those liquor laws. I think it's dumb. I'm 18, I should be able to do what I want. It's kind of dumb, I don't know. But I got kicked out. I'm not sure why, because when I went in, I showed them like my legitimate ID and they let me in, no problem.
Max, your Discord's melting again.
If any law enforcement officers are listening to this show, please do not contact me specifically. If you need to contact anyone, contact my lawyer at Ricada Law, Nick Ricada. Please do not contact me.
Yeah, we'll link in the
link in the description
below.
We'll put a title.
So, are you doing a podcast right now?
No, I don't.
With anyone?
I don't like podcasts anymore. I can't do them anymore. Fight Night was a shit show. I just can't. I don't like podcast as a format for what I like to do. I think I really enjoy doing stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, the modern art video editing.
The modern art video, the cancer I put out on like a monthly basis.
Well,
hell yeah.
No one does, including this show.
Yeah.
We put out 1 episode, and then that was 2 months ago. And so I've been busting my ass. I'm editing the 2nd episode, recording this one with you.
It's just about finding your stride, basically. You gotta find like a schedule and like get into a groove of, like, not all podcasts have to be every week. Like, sometimes you can do stuff like just have a show once a month or stuff like that. It's just about finding what works best for you.
The only schedule I'm on is 1 pack of cigarettes every day.
I can't smoke cigarettes anymore. I really can't do them.
Really, why is that?
I've been like ever since like I turned 18, I've been smoking I smoke cigarettes just because it's, I don't know, you're 18, it's just a dumb thing you do because you can.
It's the first thing you do when you turn 18.
Yeah, like I can barely smoke a full cigarette without feeling sick. Like I just don't like the taste.
See, I feel sick if I don't have them.
I don't like the taste of tobacco. I like the the smooth, fruity creaminess of like a nice vape.
That's true. It's miles better.
I think it's moderately better health-wise too. I'm not entirely sure. I've done minimal research.
So the only like health risk of vaping is if you're like burning through like 2 coils every day.
Yeah.
You can possibly get popcorn lung if the oil you're using is like butter based or something like that.
No, I use
based.
like vegetable based stuff. Like
Yeah.
I usually go through like a coil every 2 weeks. I
so
can't imagine.
You're not in any health risk as far as modern science is confirmed.
No, yeah. I'll be fine. But it's gonna turn out like when I'm like 50 or 60, it was just as bad as smoking. I get cancer.
That's what I'm saying. I had this thought the other day. We didn't figure out cigarettes were bad for us for like 60 years. And all these like people are shoving down like vape's like totally okay and like smoking weed is totally cool and like it has health
cool.
Health definitely health benefits for the current, but we don't have enough research of someone smoking 3 joints every day for 20 years.
I don't think
research just doesn't
if
exist.
you smoke 3 joints a day, you deserve it. Holy shit!
There's probably just enough carcinogens in there to slip past.
Well, because you're inhaling any type of like burning plant that's gonna harm you over time.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that as it starts to get more legalized more and more, where we can do more research to find out how much it does affect you. I'm glad we can have stuff like edibles, which have the medicinal qualities, but probably don't have the negative effect in your lungs. I'm sure like a copious uses of marijuana has an effect on your brain chemistry. I'm sure that's something that will come up at some point. But
yeah,
to me,
like people.
To me, hypothetically
say, like,
speaking, if I smoked weed, it'd be worth it. I don't do drugs.
at Ricada Law. I don't know what his Twitter handle is. Off the top
I think
of
it's
my head.
at Nick Ricada or at Ricada Law. Do not contact me. Contact Ricada Law. Let me find Ricada Law. You can find them in Wilmer, Minnesota. Ricada Law, 2015 First Street, 130 Wilmer, Minnesota. Find Ricada Law there. Do not contact me. Contact my lawyer.
Is that his actual business office?
Yeah, that's his office. I've been at his office. It's a very nice office.
Well,
Funny story. I actually threw up in front of his office. That was fun.
You threw up in front of what? Why? What'd you do?
I was filming a video. I have this semi-series on YouTube, Jerking Off, where I eat beef jerky and interview people. I've only done 2 episodes, but the first one, halfway through the show, we start eating spicy jerky, and I put hot sauce, like ghost pepper hot sauce, on one of the pieces at the very end.
Oh,
and the
man.
spices and all the vinegar caused me to just fucking retch.
That's the thing is I like spicy food, but if
I
it's
can't do it.
vinegar based,
I'm too white. I
handle
can't do it.
It's so gross. Even the smell of it now, just get that fucking shit away from me.
Hot sauce?
Just give me the pepper.
Oh yeah.
What?
He told me that it seems like the vinegar is the worst part of the hot sauce, not the actual spice itself.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because, Scoville can only affect you so much, you know. But
the
vinegar is
vinegar
an
and,
actual
the tomato mixing in your stomach, that just fucking ugh.
With vinegar is a reactant. You put that with other chemicals, it'll react.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and it's shitty.
I think most
pukey.
hot sauces are just gimmicky, and I don't like them.
Yeah,
I do think it's funny to mock people like Maddox who think that drinking hot sauce and eating spicy foods gives you some sort of false sense of masculinity. I think it's fun to make fun of those kind of fags who posture like that.
Oh, it's more annoying than anything. I remember someone called into the Dick Show with the rage that the spicy food guy who always get out a habanero hot sauce and be like, oh yeah, I'm training myself to be able to eat anything spicy ever in all of existence.
That doesn't make you cool. What the fuck? It's the same the type of guys who think they're cool because they like guns. Hell yeah. Oh wow, real fucking original. You like guns and you have a beard. Hell yeah. You're so fucking manly. Hell yeah.
I'm trapped, dude. Because I like to think of myself as in the middle of all whatever left wing, right wing, Republican.
Well, I am too. Like, I'm perfectly
Democrat
fine. I'm like, I like guns. Guns are cool. But it's just when you think you make guns your personality, that's kind of sad. Like, what are you fucking dumb?
Dude. And especially because, like, you know, there's I hate to be, like, the stickler about stuff, but shit, dude, a gun is, like, it's important that you're responsible with it.
Yeah.
Like, I was at a friend's party one time, and it was, like, his birthday party, and they sent someone's brother out to get booze. And he went in his room, he said to get his keys, and he came back out, and he had a shotgun and a Glock. And he loaded them before he left to get booze.
That's funny.
And then when he came back, he was pointing it at his brother. I was like, what the fuck?
What kind of weird rednecks do you hang out with? Jesus Christ.
I'm surrounded by him. I'm surrounded by the bearded ones that think their gun is their dick, you know?
Yeah, it's like, I totally get, like, when people on the left, like, say that, like, a lot of guys just have guns to overcompensate. I can understand that. I think it's probably, like, a minority of that's true, but I do think it's kind of sad that people... I think just in general, anyone who uses things, like, externally to, like, make up for the lack of personality, I think it's just kind of sad.
Yeah, it's not even, like, a tiny...
It's not necessarily
thing.
a gun thing, or, like...
You are a boring person thing, and you feel like this makes you interesting.
Mm-hmm. Like, go do something, like... Just because you have guns, just because, like, that doesn't make you interesting. Like, God, it's dumb. I don't know.
Yeah,
guns are cool. You're not cool for liking them. Just be cool on your own. Don't do drugs. Stay in school. Stuff like that. Like, just eat your prayers. Say your vitamins.
Exactly. Jesus. Oh man. And around here, it's not even like guns make up for the lack of your micro penis. It's your...
I'm sure most people, like, in Idaho are it's genuine interest in guns, but, like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, we're like the only state that still has, like, tons of acres of land that you can just go hunt on. Because in, like, every other state, you have to get permission from, like, a landowner, and oftentimes you have to pay them to go and kill something on your land and then fucking pull it out of their land. You're basically just, like, weeding stuff out, controlling the population for them, and you're paying them to do so.
That's a good part of hunting, is the controlling the population and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but it's just...
I'm not a hunting expert. I'm not a big DNR
states.
Guy, so I don't know what I'm talking about, really. I don't want to make this seem like I am.
The whole rest of my family is... I am nothing like the rest of my family for some reason. I don't know why, but my dad goes, and both my little brothers go and kill an elk every single year, and they grind it up, they turn it in hamburger, and I just have a freezer full of meat from deer that lasts us all year.
I bet that's tasty,
until next year. Oh man, it's great stuff. Every time I have, like, store-bought burger or, like, McDonald's, I'm just like, this is just, ugh. It's just...
It's not the same as, like,
you don't
actual...
know the difference until you've had it, you know?
The gaminess adds a nice quality to it.
Yeah. It's like 80% deer or elk and, like, 20% pig fat.
Ooh, I bet.
Good shit.
Oh, man, that sounds fucking delicious.
Yeah. I bounced all over the fucking place with my notes.
Hell yeah. Sometimes you don't have to really follow, like, a set note or set schedule.
I know. I
know, at least for fight night, like,
otherwise...
I had no planning, and that drove the pedophile insane.
Yeah, it's like, it's a weird thing. Like, it has to be some kind of balance.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely.
If you look at Dick, every time he has, like, 5 pages of notes in front of him.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's interesting because I feel like a lot of people have this image of Dick that the shows kind of goes unplanned, but he does put a lot of work into that stuff.
Oh yeah, no, you can,
like, even for the live show,
definitely tell.
He had stuff like already.
Especially, like, he has to filter through, like, if he wants to find an erotic story, he has to filter through just so much shit in emails, and, like, that takes up probably, like, 4 hours of his day a week, you know?
Yeah, he definitely deserves that $20,000 a month. Like, he is.
Oh my God!
He's not just sitting around jacking off. That's for sure. Like, he's busy.
So have you seen 80s Girl before?
Oh my god, she's beautiful. Yeah.
Because I know you're not allowed to take pictures of her, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard that specifically, but I can see how he would want to keep her separate. I can understand that, and I respect that. But she's very pretty. Yeah. She holds up. Well,
I wouldn't.
Not saying like,
I wouldn't.
Like she's as described. Like she is definitely 80s girl.
I wouldn't.
She was very nice. She bought me a Sprite. That was nice of her. I really appreciate that.
She bought you a Sprite. That's awesome.
It was weird in Dallas because everyone kept offering me beers and I don't drink. So like I just felt weird turning everyone down. Like, no, I don't drink, man. I'm sorry. And everyone just gave me like waters and Sprites. It was pretty cool.
Well, okay. So wait, backtrack. Why don't you drink?
Because I'm 19.
You just
and I don't. I just don't care.
Shit, you're
like,
right.
I don't know. I would rather like hypothetically speaking, if I wanted to get inebriated, I'd just do some pots. Because drinking hurts, and I don't like that.
Oh, man. I don't know. That seems like in small towns like this, and I heard...
is that all you can do is really just
tomorrow,
drink?
Yeah, it's like... It's literally the country song stereotype. Every girl is like, oh, I just want to date a guy and go hiking with and fishing with, and he's got to have like a big truck and gonna have whiskey on the weekends and
yeah, it's kind of like that where I'm at too, because I live in like Minnesota, but the thing about Minnesota, it's kind of like Portland in the fact where like some of it's like super liberal, but like once you get out of the cities, it's actually like pretty redneck and conservative.
Oh yeah,
that's probably true for most states, I guess.
Yeah, because like Boise is like pretty chill, but almost everywhere outside of that, unless it's like a college town like Moscow.
There's a
farther
town
north.
There's a town in Idaho called Moscow.
Yeah, like Russia.
Oh hell yeah!
That's where the University of Idaho is, I think, or
okay,
one of, yeah, and they're it's just college kids, and so there's like a big hoopla up there. It's like a great place for like longboarding and stuff.
Are you a big longboarding guy?
Wait, what's that?
You mentioned longboarding. Are you a big longboarding guy?
I kind of am. Like, I just like going out, because we have like a lot of like just nice trails. Like, because I live pretty close to Snake River Canyon.
Okay.
And they just have a trail that snakes all the way along the edge, and it's got like a nice fence up on it so no one falls off or anything, unless you're a dick and fucking climb over it.
Hell yeah.
But you can just pretty much start at one end and just cruise all the way down to the other side.
That's pretty cool, actually.
And it's just like really relaxing. Like this time at night where it's just sunset and stuff.
It sounds very very peaceful.
Yeah, it's a really just chill thing. But there's a lot of people out here that's just a lot of people like to ruin it for me.
Oh, there's a lot of goobers out there. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because we also can go in the canyon. We have like a lakes and stuff down there. You can go.
Is it a big area? Like I don't know. I've never actually. Just here in Minnesota, it's pretty flat. We don't get anything cool like canyons. We just have a lot of fucking lakes and mosquitoes.
Oh god, don't fucking get me started on mosquitoes.
Dude, we need to get that mosquito genocide right fucking now. Like we need that.
Yeah,
goddamn.
Scientists already said
it's within our grasp. Why don't we just
ecosystem.
fucking do it already? Like the EPA, I think, has done stuff and looked into it. Like it won't really affect the ecosystem if we get rid of mosquitoes. Like the animals who eat mosquitoes for food don't really need. That's not their main source of food. Like so, nothing will really happen if we just get rid of mosquitoes. Except everyone will be happy.
Yeah, it's fish. I mean, as far as Idaho goes, mosquitoes lay their eggs like on the edges of lakes, and baby fish come up and eat them. But they
there's
can
other
get their
shit they
food
can
like
eat,
a jillion other ways. Yeah.
God, I fucking hate mosquitoes. They're everywhere.
Kill 'em all.
They're everywhere in Minnesota because we have all these goddamn lakes that just fester. Like we joke that's our state bird is a mosquito.
Oh Jesus, fuck no. I'm never going there.
I can't. Like, oh my, it's horrible.
I'm trying to think where fucking Minnesota is.
It's right next to Wisconsin and the Dakotas.
Okay, no, so I have been there. I went there one spring break.
It's a nice state. It's probably my favorite.
Oh man. After complaining about, I don't know. Well, here's the thing too: is Idaho is very beautiful, and you would probably have to like kill me and drag my body to another state if you wanted me to move. Just because I appreciate it, but there's so many stupid.
Is there a lot of
fucks.
benefits? Like, is it nice not having that, like, being in a state that's not so densely populated as like Minnesota or Illinois or New York or Texas or any of those?
Yeah, I can leave my car unlocked most of the time.
Really?
You know, and
holy shit! I'm gonna go to
people
fucking
are
Idaho and steal shit.
mostly
Like, do
friendly.
people just leave stuff unlocked all the time?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Or I mean, at least in my city.
Oh my God.
You're gonna come boost.
Dude, I'm gonna come.
Boost
I'm gonna
everything.
come fucking lift shit from your city. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna come steal shit. Or I
I'll
mean,
go- I'll go with you.
that was a joke. Please do not contact me if I hypothetically steal anything. Please contact Nick Ricada, my lawyer.
And so,
I gotta be careful.
like,
I don't
also-
want to take any chances.
no chances. Nothing taken out of context.
Do not clip that.
Don't. I'm not gonna. Don't worry. I'm not gonna edit you out of context.
And if I puke at
Kimbal.
some point, please don't send it to anyone.
Oh no, it's going straight to all those
Uh-oh.
guys that do music for the dickheads.
Dude, oh my god. I can't. I hope
Oh, yeah.
there's more Asterios puke remixes on the way. Those are fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, that was so great. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit mad that he was gonna try to hide it behind a paywall.
I
was super happy.
I mean, that's funny. Like, you can't blame him for doing that. Like,
Yeah, well, it's patreon.com/Asterios.
yeah, you can find everything there.
I-
I think they got coupons.
He's probably. Yeah, I know he's not gonna listen to this episode before we do the one with him later.
Mm-hmm.
So for my ad, I'm gonna have an ad read in quotation marks at the beginning,
that's
and I'm
smart.
just gonna shill his Twitter, Spide Incorporated, AsteriosPodcast.com, and Patreon.com/Asterios for making the show possible.
Hell yeah. Everyone go check out patreon.com/Asterios and donate your money.
Do you have a Patreon, Kimbal?
No, I don't really care. I'm a kid. Don't give me your
What?
don't like I'm just a fucking 19-year-old. Don't give me your fucking money. I'm just gonna buy pot. I don't need your money. Just give it to Asterios. He deserves it.
Yeah, he does.
Give it to someone
So
who's actually
also,
funny.
I want to run something past you.
Yeah,
I want to run something past you. So I want to help get this lawsuit thing taken off. And maybe you saw me posting this on Twitter the other day.
Okay.
So I want to figure out whatever the next goal in the lawsuit is, however much money we need to raise to get to the next step of countersuing Maddox. And I said, if we make that goal as a group, I will get Asterios' face tattooed on my left ass cheek.
Hell yeah. I'll do that too. Actually, I'm not even kidding. I'll do it.
Okay, fuck it. We're getting a hold of Dick.
Just
gonna
tweet it.
advertise
Like, we
it.
don't need to get a hold of him. We just fucking tweet it. It'll be fine. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I'd do. Like, if we reach, like, we'll figure it out. Whatever goal is next. I'll get. If Asterios gets that 50K, I'll get like a full like body art Asterios on my ass. like a
I'll get
pixel art
Asterios'
Asterios.
face. I'll get Asterios' face tattooed over my face.
I'll get a Spite Incorporated logo on my kneecap.
on your kneecaps. You can give him one of these.
Yeah. Just,
What video games do you play?
I don't video as much as I used to when I was in high school. I mostly, whenever I'm bored, I usually play NHL 18 or like Overwatch or something. Like, just stuff you can just
okay.
plug and play. Like, I don't do much single player.
Yeah, I got you.
I am very.
Just stuff to pass the
however, I am
fucking
very,
time.
very excited for Red Dead Redemption 2. I've been waiting that for years. Red Dead Redemption is my favorite game, so I'm very excited for the sequel.
Oh yeah. No, that series is gonna be great.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Oh, I played Fortnite. Fortnite's pretty fun.
Oh shit! You know what? You should play with me and my friends sometime. We have a pretty good squad.
Oh, I'm really bad at it. Though. I'm on.
I
I'm
am
a
too.
console
They
loser,
carry me. Oh, fuck it. I mean, most people that play on PC like controllers anyway.
I don't know.
Like
the whole
which I don't
PC
get.
master race thing. I don't know. It's just kind of dumb. Like, I don't really care. Like, who cares? Like, what are you a
Yeah,
nerd?
I
You
kinda do
care
just
about
'cause it
video
costs
games that
money.
much? You nerd. fucking.
The only reason I'm a PC gamer is just because it's, in the long run, will eventually be cheaper.
Yeah, I guess I get that point, but I don't have a PC. I have a Mac because I do a lot of editing and shit. So I know I know it's a fucking cliche. I don't give a shit. It's just easier. That's one thing Matt X was right about. That Apple products are just easy to use. I don't want to fucking dick around building a goddamn dumb computer when I can just use this MacBook. It's fine. It's fine for what I use it for. Like, I understand it has limitations. It's just like, I don't care.
Yeah, it's got, but that, it's whatever. It works. That's all that fucking matters, right? Because you want to, okay, so I'm going to tell you a story really quick. Mm-hmm. So when I was in high school, our teacher was part of Google developer groups of Southern Idaho. And so me being part of the computer science program, we took like 5 of us to the Googleplex in Cali, into the Silicon Valley, right? And there was all these conferences and stuff, and one day we're sitting there and they're shilling the Chromebook to us, right?
Oh my god, those things are horrible.
Oh god, they're getting better, but they're still not where they need to be, right? And so he's shilling it the whole time, and I'm looking around because I'm bored out of my fucking mind because I already know this thing's a piece of shit, and it's all, if I don't have an internet connection, this thing doesn't even fucking turn on.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And I'm looking around, every single person that worked at Google that was sitting in that conference room had a fucking MacBook sitting in their laptop. And the guy that was giving the fucking presentation was doing it on a MacBook.
That's what, yeah. I think Chromebooks are by far the most egregious of any.
Oh,
those things are an abomination.
I can tweet on it. That's it.
Oh shit. It's a whole, like, fucking piece of hardware that can only run Chrome. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, that's probably good for people who don't, like, use computers, like, who aren't, like, fucking nerds like us. Like, it's probably good for old people and boomers.
I mean,
although we should probably start limiting access to the internet for boomers. Like, they don't.
No, I 100% agree. Okay, also, do you see that one guy? What's his fucking name? That would just kept on, like, putting lol at Sriracha in Asterios?
It was probably some Reddit guy. I don't know.
That guy was a fucking goober.
Yeah.
I just told him, hey, either give money to Asterios, you gotta go, bud. Like, that's the law around here.
Hell yeah.
So either go to patreon.com/Asterios or you leave.
Like, it's like a litmus test almost. Like, anyone who shits on Asterios unironically and hates Asterios, that's like a dog whistle for that they're probably not the smartest person.
Oh, they're a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, like,
how can you not like that man?
Mm-hmm.
He's just so lovable.
I know, like, you're probably like, yeah. Ugh. I can't, like, I don't know. And I know a lot of people gave him shit during Biggest Problem. Like, I wasn't the biggest fan of him during the Biggest Problem, but I was also in middle school, so I didn't really understand anything. But now Asterios is the best. Asterios is the fucking man.
Oh, God, I just, like, ever since, because I fell into the Dick Show late. Way late in the game.
Like post breakup?
Yeah, post breakup.
Shit, wow.
But like past, I think it was like episode 90 that I got in on this. So I was like super new because
hell yeah.
Yeah, I listened to the official podcast and Dick was over there.
What's that one?
And that's who Critical is on YouTube.
Oh, I love that. Wait, Critical was on the official podcast? I mean, Dick was?
Yeah.
Holy shit, he was on...
And he was in there... Yeah, the official podcast.
I had no idea. I love Critical.
Yeah, in his podcast. It was good. It was a good episode, and he told the story of the wedding night. Essentially, like, that was when it first broke, I think, as far as my research. Like, that's when he went into detail about it.
I think he went into it on detail on a bonus episode. I think that was probably the first one.
Yeah, no, you're right. But yeah, that's where I first heard him. And so I've been a Patreon of theirs since day 0 for them. And then Dick and Asterios were on bonus episodes of theirs. And I was like, who's this fucking Asterios guy?
I had no idea that Critical was even like a fan of like TDS and shit. I even knew about it.
I don't think he is, but I think one of the other hosts, because they have 4.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, because I only know of Critical, like, just because he's got funny videos.
Yeah, there's Critical, there's Bad Critical, there's Australian Critical, and there's Kaya. And he's the only one that has a personality between the four of them besides Charlie, Critical.
He does like oh man, I fucking love Critical. He was on he did a couple like episodes of like with Funhouse. They're like a shoot off of Rooster Teeth, and I love them as well. They're fucking hilarious. He was on their show. He talked about that once on one of the podcasts, and he said it was actually kind of awkward because they had him booked for like a whole day, except they only recorded for like 4 hours or something like that, and the rest of the day he just basically sat there and watched them edit. Yeah, I can imagine that. A lot of their stuff is edit based.
And there was like no basically what we just did here, where we just started as soon as we joined the Discord call.
I think that's how a lot of internet stuff is, though.
Oh, man.
You'll be like the stuff I've done, or I mean, like I don't know, it's kind of different from what I've done with Nick because I've met him before in Chicago. But like, it usually is like
you had some rapport, and even like I had some rapport with you over Twitter.
Yeah,
shit posting, you know.
Oh, by the way, you can find me at Twitter at I don't know. I'm probably banned.
Whichever one's not
banned. By
the
time this comes out, I'll probably be banned, and it'll just be a new account. So I don't know. Just check whatever. If you see some guy like Sarancha and Asterios keep tweeting that, it's probably like if it's like a weird name and they got like blonde hair, it's me. So
yeah.
just
so
follow.
What made you?
No, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, man.
Oh, Jinx. So what made you want to dye your hair blonde?
I did it originally, like as like a joke after the election, because I said if Trump won, because I was a Trump guy, but like if Trump won, I'd dye my hair, just like
okay,
like a long shot, because it seemed like he wasn't gonna win, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just dye my hair, like I'll just say it. So I guess that it was some kind of fucking sacrifice, I guess, that he won, so I just dyed my hair. But the thing was, when I first originally bleached my hair, it was I got a massive Jew fro.
Yeah.
So it legitimately looked like ramen noodles.
Yeah, no, I loved it. That's a great look. What you're doing with your hair now is awesome.
Thank you.
I love that.
Yeah, I want to get back to the length. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, because I like dyeing my hair, and that's always like a question I get asked. And I don't know what to fucking tell people.
Yeah, it's like when people ask you, like, hey, what do your tattoos mean? And shit like that. Like, I don't know, it just fucking looks cool. Who gives a shit, man?
Yeah.
Like, everyone's so caught up on, like, things
you're gonna hate that. Yeah.
Just fucking
all my tattoos have meaning, whether they're
they all
lame
have
or not.
Intrinsic meaning. There's
my discretion.
48 hours of backstory of what my tattoo means. Like, no, it just fucking looks cool. Who cares?
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Do you watch anime?
No, hell no.
Hell no. Okay, so you are not in weeb culture at all.
Fuck no. I try to avoid it. Even I don't watch anime. I watch like wrestling, and sometimes I watch Japanese wrestling. That's as close as I get to watching anime.
That's the closest thing you get. Okay.
I just have no interest in it. I've never like really sat down and tried to watch any. I don't really care enough to do so. Okay. Also, I want to avoid it because it seems like a vast majority of anime fans are pedophiles for some reason. I don't know why that is.
David Clegg.
Guys like David Clegg and Digibro. He blocked me on Twitter for calling me pedophile. That's pretty funny.
No, because we actually were talking about this on the last episode. Like, if drawn little people is okay. I mean, should it be legal?
Should anything be really legal? I don't know, but like, sure, you can have it. No one's really harmed by it, but you're still a pedophile. The fact that it's cartoon doesn't change the fact that you still get aroused by children. That doesn't make you, like, that's literally textbook pedophilia.
That's exactly what it is. But
I think you're lying to yourself if you like lolly and you don't think you're a pedophile. You're definitely lying to yourself. Although I do think all pedophiles should be rounded up and executed for the greater good. They have no benefit.
I mean, if not for the greater good, at least for the safety of children.
Yeah, let's do it for the children. Fuck. Everyone's so concerned about the children. Then let's fucking nut up and kill all pedophiles.
it'll be done eventually.
Hopefully. Hopefully within our lifetime. That and the boomer genocide.
The boomer genocide. Maybe that's too much. I like some boomers.
Nah, me and Sarancha will work on that boomer genocide until it happens.
Okay. Well, I'll support you on the pedophile one. Just keep me updated on the boomer one.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be on the wrong side of history.
Well, ideally, you're gonna have to, like, once you turn 30, you have to apply for a life permit, and then we decide if you should be able to live or not.
Yeah, if you can successfully use Twitter
if you have
and
value,
take jokes.
Yeah, if you can understand memes, if you understand how to use the internet, you're probably good. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a lot to ask for.
I don't know. There are some pretty bad boomer memes, so maybe that's not the qualification. Maybe it's just maybe I don't know. Let's go back to the plain old. If you're over 30, you gotta die. Like I don't know. It's simpler that way. Like the future is now, Grandpa. You gotta go.
Yeah, we weren't meant to live this long.
Yeah,
but
just go back to the classics. Living until you're 30.
Yeah, let's go back to the Super Mario 1 days where.
And it's even better because, like, I feel like if your life expectancy is 30, you'll I don't know, be more outgoing. You won't be as much the loser.
Yeah.
If you're on the clock, like.
Yeah, to circle back to the tattoo thing, people always ask me like, are you still gonna like that when you're fucking 60?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm like,
who cares?
I want to be dead before then. I want to be dead when I'm like 45.
I don't even know if I'm gonna live till I'm 21. Like, who fucking cares? I just want to have fun.
Yeah. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Don't tell me how to live my life.
Well, honestly, who are you to say like, oh, why should you tattoo your body? Like, who fucking cares? Like, get off your high horse. Like, it's not your body. It's not affecting you. Who cares?
Yeah, what made you want to be married to the same jackass for 35 years? Go fuck yourself. Am I wrong?
Hell yeah, you're fucking right, dude. Holy shit.
I don't know why, because I like to look at the dickheads as like a big happy family, you know, but in those big happy families.
The main distinction between like the two main communities of the Dick Show, like the Reddit and the Facebook, is that the Reddit
has weaponized autism.
The Reddit is news, like it's not like the Facebook is a community and the Reddit is not.
Yeah, that's just.
There's only so much connecting between the fellow users you can have. Is like the Facebook is more personable. I think it's people on there are more authentic. I think a lot of people on the Reddit are definitely fake. Before Dallas, a lot of people said that they were gonna beat the shit out of me and stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm gonna go like talk to Kimbal, or it's like just like stuff like that. But like, I didn't talk to a single person from the Reddit when I was there in Dallas.
Really?
Like, I talked to more people who don't go to either than people who come from the Reddit. Like,
that's true, because I don't hang out in either. I just like listening to the show.
The Twitter sphere is fun. I like the Twitter people. That's pretty fun. But like,
oh yeah.
I think the Reddit's
just like every
pussies.
family.
Like, if you post on Reddit, you're a pussy. Like, you're hiding behind a fake username. Like, show your face, you coward.
Like, that's 100% true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't like, again, I don't care. Like, again, this is all just dumb internet stuff. Like, if you if you take it so seriously, where you're gonna like constantly talk shit about a 19-year-old kid on fucking Reddit, just do what you want. If you want to be that fucking sad about your life, do it, man. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, if you got nothing else better to do with your time, I guess, right?
Like, like there's like the thing about the Reddit is like there's so much assumption that like anything, like they just assume people care about what they say.
And that's not even just the Dick Show Reddit.
It's just Reddit in general. Like
a large portion
Redditors
of Reddit
so much. Like, Reddit is the worst fucking website. Like, they just jerk off about like Bernie Sanders and Rick and Morty all day. They're all constantly tripping over themselves to seem smarter than they actually are. Like, oh no, like they're the kid in like the math class. They're like, oh teacher, you forgot to have the homework. Or like, well actually, like they're all like nerds like that. Like, Redditors are losers. That's all I gotta say.
So that's the thing is like. I want to make
the
a Reddit
Facebook
for
is
my
where the
show.
Chads hang out, and the Reddit is where the virgins hang out.
Exactly. That's where the fucking incels are. But that's the thing, is I want to hit those people in the face in real life. Why would I even want a community of them that follow me? Like
there's still threads
I don't know.
on the Reddit saying like, oh, maybe we should go a little easier on Maddox. Like, the Reddit is people who are fans of Maddox still, probably.
Oh, for the love of God, I hope that's not true.
It's probably mostly true. Or like the Reddit's definitely people who are fans of Maddox beforehand.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Maddox is probably the closest you can get to a physical embodiment of Reddit.
Actually, I don't think I've heard a truer statement about that man. Besides, he's a cuck.
Oh, fucking Maddox. I'm so lucky. Like a lot of people were fans of Maddox ahead of time. Like I came in completely neutral.
Yeah. And so because you started listening to The Biggest Problem in the Universe when you were a freshman in high school.
Basically, yeah. I'm a young boy.
So what was like the breakup? What was that from an outsider's look like to you?
Ooh.
Could you?
A lot of it.
Could you tell that there was like actual fucking hostility between those two near the end? Like Asterios said he could.
Asterios definitely can say that Asterios will know more than anyone else, but like.
Yeah, because he was there.
Yeah, because he was there. But us viewers, like, I thought it was all posturing. I thought it was all character stuff. But because when the show ended, like, I was blindsided. I had no fucking clue. Like, and again, because I'm a kid. I was a kid too. Like, that's probably why I couldn't read into as well as people did. Because I know some people did actually like feel like they were actually angry, but I had no idea.
Yeah, a lot of people really dig in for the answers to what actually happened. And it was just a fucking like bummer because I haven't listened to all the episodes. I mostly just like listen to the uncut bits that Antoids does.
Just because I haven't, go back and listen to the 2 episodes with Tim Chang's. That guy is fucking hilarious, and that makes me sad that he pussed out.
Oh yeah, I forgot because I went back and re-listened to all the Dick Show. Tim Chang never came on.
No, he was too afraid to, I guess. But that sucks.
It's just a big bummer. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no other way to describe that. Yeah, how everything.
I agree that it's kind of a bummer, but I feel like it's been for the best. Though I think the Dick Show is probably better than The Biggest Problem was at this point.
I feel like it is. I feel like they had something really good,
and I think Maddox's ego got in front of it all. And like honestly, like everything's been like this has been talked about to death. Like,
yeah, that's also true. But it's just a bummer.
Yeah,
like,
it's a bummer. Like that's the best way you can
all good things have to come to an end. Yeah. You know. Yeah. But man, we're about into an hour now. I want to wrap it up on a higher note than that.
Yeah,
what do you got? That was just
you
saying bummer.
Let's find something we can pick up with and close it out.
Oh yeah, what's a day in the life of Kimbal like? Don't say depressing.
Well, I mean,
you wake up.
It's common knowledge that I do actually like suffer from actual clinical depression, as much as a bummer that sounds. But like, so it's no day is ever the same. I guess I don't know. It's just dumb. Like I just wake up and then if it's like Wednesday, Thursday, or Wednesday or Tuesday, Monday, or Friday, I usually head to the gym. I do my exercise, do my weightlifting.
Well,
I don't do much right now because it's summer and I'm in between semesters at college because I am a college student, so I don't really do much. I do a lot of editing. I'm working on Waifu Wars right now for Asterios, so that should be coming pretty soon.
Oh, that's awesome! I didn't think he was actually. So he's actually having you like edit stuff for him now?
Yeah. It's fun. I owe a lot to Asterios. He's a great guy. He's really helped me a lot over this past couple months.
Oh man, it really touched my heart when he picked up the easel and held it for you.
Oh my god, like
at Road Rage Dallas.
Dude, Mad Cooks, what a baby.
Yeah. Why do you have to break the rental?
He looked like he was about to burst into tears when Asterios was laying into him.
Oh yeah, and it was like you could tell he was like he was so like he didn't expect that like twister because Asterios tried playing nice. He's just like just let Kimbal finish his thing,
and then Asterios
and then if you want to be a dick, Yeah, and then Asterios is just like, all right, you know what? We're fucking done here. You're gonna shut the fuck up and let him finish, and you're an asshole for muting me in Discord. You fucking
that
mad
thing
cuck.
that's where like I drew the line and where I started to think maybe this isn't a character when you start to censor Dick's show for him and bang people just because you don't like them. That's taking agency away from Dick, and that's fucked up.
See, yeah, because I have like I'm not gonna go into it on this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I was gonna say I just have a friend that's like that, and it's kind of weird to be around him like that because he used to host our Discord server, and then like one day we were just all talking, and then like out of nowhere he just moved me to another chat because he has those privileges and I don't, and then like locked me in that chat, and I was like, why? We were just talking.
Yeah,
we were just
like
having a friendly
seeing
conversation.
him ban me from the Colin Dick show is like the smallest amount of power I've seen it's like the smallest amount of power I've seen go to someone's head.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. You give people a little bit, it gets straight injected into them like heroin, and it's just like,
man, I love heroin,
dude. don't threaten me with a good time, buddy.
I always love shooting a hot batch between my eyes. Hell yeah.
Between your eyes.
You know, if you put it in your little eyelid
man.
where your tears come out, that goes straight to your brain. It's great. Not
all right.
Not that I would know from experience. I don't do drugs ever. All right, hell.
Okay to law.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
What does this
Well,
become? Hell yeah.
We've been going for like hour 10 minutes. That gives us 10 minutes of editing room for an hour show.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good to me. You got anything you want to plug, Kimbal, besides the best Twitter in the world?
Just go to my YouTube, Maxwell, youtube.com/Maxwell Silver. That's just a good place to find me. I have content on there. You can watch if you want. If you don't, that's cool. You can
It's good content.
I guess. But
I think so.
I have a link to my Twitter on there as well. That I usually try to keep that updated. So if you can't find me on Twitter, if I'm banned, just look at my YouTube, and I probably should have it there. You can also find me in Facebook.com/group/The Dick Show. I hang out there a lot. It's a good group. That's
I'll
basically
probably
it,
start poking around there more.
Yeah, the Facebook group's great.
I got a couple projects I want to work on, but I need some dickhead help.
The Facebook is the place to go for that, because the Reddit won't help you, because they're all losers.
Okay, that's all the confirmation bias I need.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, thank you for listening. Go visit Kimbal's page, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Hell yeah. Yeah, here, let me stop recording real quick. Yeah, man, hell yeah.